Well, good morning, everyone. Here we are again in another week of virtual preschool. So let's go ahead and figure out what the day is today. So does anyone remember what the last day of school was? Yes, it was Thursday. Then we had Friday, which is a 4's class day. Then the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday's a 4's class day. So today is Tuesday. That's right. So we'll move our frog to Tuesday. Let's look over here. Does anyone remember our new month? And actually, it's not so new anymore. We're already into the second week of this month. Yes, it's called November. So let's count the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was our last day of school. Then we had the 4's class day, 6, the weekend, 7, 8. What comes next? 9. So let's figure out the pattern. Brown, yellow, orange. Brown, yellow, orange. Brown, yellow, orange. Yes, so we have a number 9 on an orange turkey. So we need to do one more number. 7, 8, 9. What comes next? 10. And let's see here. Brown, yellow, orange. Brown, yellow, orange, brown. So we have a number 10 on a brown. Now, like I told the 4's class, some of my brown turkeys are really quite faded. One of these years I'll get some new calendar numbers for November. All right, so today, let's say the whole day. Today is Tuesday, November 10th. And remember, we are still in the season of fall. We had October, November, and fall actually goes into December. All right, so let's see here. We need to do the weather. So everyone needs to look out the window at their house and decide, remember it can be more than one of these things, if it is foggy, windy, stormy, sunny, cloudy, snowy, partly cloudy, or rainy. So you figure out what the weather is like at your house today. And let's see what it feels like outside. So you'll need to step out to see what it feels like. Does it feel cool? Does it feel warm? Does it feel cold? Or does it feel hot? All right. So, you remember last week we were talking about food, and I said we were going to be talking about food for 2 weeks. So this is our second week we're going to be talking about food. Remember last week also we talked about two different food groups. One of them was fruit, right? Like strawberries, melon, bananas, oranges, apples. And one of them was vegetables. So corn, broccoli, cauliflower, those kinds of things, all right? We're going to be talking about another food group today. But before we do that, we're going to read a book that talks about different foods that people eat all around the world. So let's see what it's called. So this book is called This is the Way We Eat Our Lunch. So let's see what different, it says a book about children around the world. So let's see what children eat in different places. So it starts off with different places in our country, the United States. Time for lunch? What will it be? Come along, let's taste and see. In Massachusetts, United States, Doug eats chowder by the shore, digs right in for clams galore. In New York, United States, Benji on a boardwalk stroll has a hot dog on a roll. Pennsylvania, United States. Max and Millie willy-nilly have their pretzels a la Philly. South Carolina, United States. Marilee can't wait to try Mama's sweet potato pie. Sweet potato pie is kind of like pumpkin pie, I'm told, although I've never had it. Florida, United States. And Lucinda follows suit with a lunch of luscious fruit. Louisiana, USA. When his appetite is jumbo, Lou has Louisiana gumbo. Now, I love gumbo. Sometimes it can be spicy, though. Texas, USA. Now, that's where I am from. I don't know if you knew that, but I was born and raised in Texas. Just a little farther west, Sue likes tasty tacos best. Kansas, USA. Chip loves burgers, please well done. Ketchup, pickles, picnic fun. But the favorite lunch of Reggie's is a burger made of veggies. Veggie burgers are pretty good, I think. California, USA. Salads, crunchy, crisp, and green, keep Petunia live and lean. Manitoba, Canada. In the prairie winter storm, soup makes Pete feel snug and warm. Quebec, Canada. And Denise and Desiree share a light as air souffle. Puerto Rico. Plantains grow in giant bunches. Pablo likes them fried for lunches. Colombia. Fresh tamales, spicy hot. Flora loves them. Who would not? Ghana. Amma savors beans and rice. Cooked with fish, they're twice as nice. Morocco and North Africa. In Morocco and points east, every day's a couscous feast. Israel. Mira and Jamila spread hummus on flat pita bread. Oh, I love hummus. I bet a lot of you have had hummus too. Italy. And Emilio Marconi sprinkles cheese on macaroni. England. Belinda calls Bubble and Squeak the jolly best meal of the week. India, while Ram, far away in Bombay, says, hurry, it's curry today. Oh, curry is yummy and it smells so good. China. May's chopsticks are so much fun, her dumplings are gone, one by one. Oh, I really like dumplings. Japan. Mayumi's tempura treat looks almost too lovely to eat. Australia. And in Queensland, Steve and Stu have a backyard barbecue. Time to get home. I've a hunch we'll meet new friends for lunch. That is the end. All right. So, let me tell you about our new food group today. So far we've talked about the food groups of fruit and vegetables. Today we're going to talk about the food group called protein. So let me tell you what things are in the protein food group. And remember, you should be eating things from all the different food groups, all right? Unless you have certain dietary restrictions or your family chooses not to eat certain things. But I know that when people choose not to eat certain things, they also make up for it in other ways. So here we go. In the protein category, we have eggs. And we have nuts. And shellfish, like shrimp. And chicken. And fish. And dry beans. And seeds. and beef and tofu. So those are some of the things that we find in the protein category. All right, so let's see here. Remember, we have been working on our paper plate with all our different kinds of food on it, and I said don't get rid of these, make sure to save them. So we're going to use them again this week. So here we go. Last week we put on a fruit, which was a pomegranate, and vegetables, which were green beans. Now the interesting thing about these green beans is mixed in with them are cashews. Cashews are a nut, so those are a kind of protein. But we're still going to look for another picture of protein in our magazine or our food flyer. Let's see here. Are there any in this one that I can find? Might have to look in another one. This one does. Those look like nuts, but they're a little blurry. So let's see here. I'm going to switch to a I'm going to switch to this one here. Because there is something on the front here, actually. But let me see if there's anything else in the middle. I should have brought the flyers that I got some food flyers in the mail. Okay, well, on the front we actually have a picture of some chicken. And chicken was one of our kinds of protein, right? So I'm going to go ahead and pull that cover off to make it easier to cut. And remember, I'm holding my scissors with my thumb up, always, right? So I'm going to cut out some of this chicken. And then I'm going to put some glue on the back of it. And I'm going to stick it on my plate with my fruit and my vegetable. All right, so there I have my fruit, my vegetable, and my chicken, which is my protein. All right, so keep saving this. We still have 2 more things to put on it. All right, let's see what else we have. Okay, so we have some patterns today. In your packet, you have a paper that looks like this with a little strip that's attached to it, and it says favorite foods. And these are different food patterns. So we're going to look at this one first, okay? Oh, wait a minute. We have to write our name. I almost forgot. Miss Mika. All right, so each of these rows is a pattern. This one says apple, pear, apple, pear, apple. What's going to come next in our pattern? Yes, a pear. So I forgot, before we start making our patterns, we should cut on the dotted line. Cut all of our pieces out with our thumb up. All right, so now I can find my pear. So there's my little pear to finish my pattern. So I'm going to put a little glue on the back of my pear, and then I'm going to stick it down in the spot. Right there. There's my pear. So apple, pear, apple, pear, apple, pear. This is kind of like, remember the patterns on our calendar? Brown, yellow, orange, brown, yellow, orange, apple, pear, apple, pear, apple, pear. They're all patterns. They repeat. So I'm not going to do the rest of them with you. You can do the rest of them by yourself. But let's see here. We have fish, fish, cheese, fish, fish, bagel, bread, bagel, bread, bagel, carrot, carrot, cabbage, cabbage, carrot. All right, so you're going to figure out what the ending part of the pattern is. All right, couple more things. Now at preschool, I have these little things, like little tiny objects that I put out that we match together into groups, things that go together. All right, and category objects, but I can't send all those little things home with you. So what I found was these little papers that have different things. So this is called Things That Go Together. So This one is a picture of grapes. So we're going to find the pictures over here that are in the same group as grapes. So we have cherries, strawberry, and baseball. So we've been talking about food, right? So we know grapes are in the category of fruit. Well, so are cherries and so are strawberries. So those are the two things that go together with the grapes. So I'm going to circle the cherries and the strawberry. All right? And you can go through and figure out the rest of them that go with the cupcake and the drum and the, I think that might be an axe, and the notebook. Okay? Find the things that go with those and circle them. All right, so there's 2 pages of those, and then there's another kind that's called What Goes Together, and these are just matching with drawing lines, okay? So the first one is a watering can, and let's see, does a watering can go with a shovel, or a potted plant, or leaves, or some glasses of some kind of drink? What would you water with a watering can? Yeah, you would water that plant, wouldn't you? So I'm going to draw a line from the watering can to the plant, like that. All right, and then you'll figure out the other ones like that too. The things that go together. All right, so that is what I have for you today. I will see some of you today at 10:30 for small group time, and we are going to try to have a little food scavenger hunt, okay? So be ready for a food scavenger hunt. So have a great day. I will see some of you in a little bit and some of you on Thursday. Bye, everyone.